Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile found...
What comes to mind when you hear the word werewolf? For many people, the term conjures images of howling, bloodthirsty monsters prowling the moors in search of human prey. Thoughts of silver bullets, the full moon, and the painful and horrific transformation of a man into an inhuman beast may come to mind. Many people consider the werewolf to be a European myth that has become part of Western popular culture only via television, comics, and movies. And they would be wrong. Texas and Louisiana actually have quite a rich tradition of werewolf and other shape-shifting creature legends. While there are almost certainly elements of truth to them, it's often impossible to separate what is fact from what is myth and hyperbole. One of the more fascinating Texas legends is the tale of the Beast of Bear Creek. Older residents of the Texas Hill Country may be familiar with the story of the Beast of Bear Creek. It was widely believed among the early settlers of Kimball County that an old Native American shaman, among the last survivors of his tribe, had the ability to change from his normal human form into that of a large wolf. The old medicine man, it was said, would seek revenge on the white men who had decimated his tribe by transforming into his wolf persona and roaming the countryside at night, killing everything from livestock to unfortunate settlers who were caught outside after dark. Tales of shapeshifters and skinwalkers permeate the folklore of many Native American tribes. But what makes this particular example unusual is that many of the white settlers of Kimball County, in particular those near the old town of Clio, believed the story to be 100% true. So much so that the image of the Beast of Bear Creek, as the monster became known, was immortalized in solid rock. A man named N.Q. Patterson, who lived in Kimball County during the time when the Beast of Bear Creek roamed the countryside, was a man of many talents. At one time or another, he served as the county treasurer, county judge, and tombstone carver. It was his skill as a stone cutter and sculptor for which he is remembered to this day. Patterson apparently was unable to satisfy his artistic bent by carving tombstones, so he took to carving figures into the limestone cliffs and bluffs near and around Bear Creek. Of the many images created by Patterson, one in particular has become quite well known. Dubbed the Clio face due to its proximity to the town of the same name, the large carving depicted a strange and fierce creature. The figure seemed part human and part animal. The nose was broad and protruded more than that of a person. The lips of the creature were curled back in a vicious snarl that revealed terrible fangs with which it could no doubt do terrible harm. The carving was quite large and became very well known in the region. Many came to the conclusion that this was a representation of the old shaman in his wolf guise, the Beast of Bear Creek. Had Patterson seen the monster himself? Was he merely basing his carving on the legends he'd heard? Or was the Cleo face merely a manifestation of Patterson's fertile imagination? If N.Q. Patterson ever revealed the answer to these questions, no one was ever able to find documentation of it. The Kimball County area continues to be a source of some strange creature reports. These days, they typically don't involve werewolves and/or shapeshifters. Rather, modern-day witnesses are reporting out-of-place mountain lions, black panthers, and the odd-looking hairless, bluish-gray canines often dubbed chupacabras by the media. Lost livestock is blamed on one of these culprits more often than not. Odd screams and howls still heard by the rural residents of the area, more often than outsiders would guess, are simply dismissed as coyotes. And to my knowledge, no one has ever reported a sighting of the beasts of Bear Creek for a very long time. And this is not surprising, considering that the town of Cleo is now all but a ghost town. All that remains of the settlement is the rickety structure that was once the Cleo General Store, directly across Highway 2291. A building that, according to the sign over the door, once served as the Bear Creek Community Center. The people are all gone now, of course. And whatever the beast of Bear Creek was, will probably never be known. Thank you for listening to the Shadowland radio show. If you're listening on the Blackwater Media YouTube channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can also listen at blackwatermedia.net and the Blackwater Media Facebook page. I'm Dr. William Lester, and I promise to see each and every one of you again on the flip side.